sorry to see you so happy, but I gotta tell you, it'll make you miserable. I got to marry Will.
Yep. That is sad news to me.
Don't hide your feelings, Allie. I'd rather have you come right out and say that your heart was busted in two.
Are you sure you have to marry Will?
Sure shooting.
And there is no way for you to change your mind?
No chance.
All right. My heart is busted in two.
Oh, Allie, you do make up pretty things to say.
Is that you, Annie?
Hello, Pa. What you been shooting?
Rabbits. Is that true what I heard about Will Parker getting the $50?
It's right, Pa. He wants to hold you to your promise.
Well, that's a darn shame. Still, now I can't go back on my word.
See, Allie?
Now, if I was you, I'd take that $50 from him and put him in your stockings or your corset, somewhere where he can't get at it. Or can he?
You see, Pa, he ain't exactly kept it. He's spending it all on presents.
Well, what I say, it had to be $50 cash.
But Mr. Collins, is that fair?
Who the hell are you?
This is Allie Heckham.
Well, shut your mouth before I fill your backside so full of buckshot you'll be rocking around like a duck for the rest of your life.
Allie, if I don't have to marry Will, maybe your heart won't have to be busted in two like you said.
I did not say that.
Yes, you did.
No, I did not.
Are you calling my daughter a liar?
No, I'm telling you how much of a liar I am if she is telling the truth.
What else have you been telling her?
Oh, an awful lot.
When?
Last night, in the moonlight,
Where?
alongside a haystack.
Listen, Mr. Collins.
I'm listening. What else have you been telling her?
He called me his Persian kitten.
Why'd you call her that?
I don't remember.
I do. He called me his Persian kitten because they's the ones with the soft round tails.
Well, that's enough. Now, where I come from, that better be a declaration of marriage.
That's what I thought.
Look, Mr. Collins.
Oh, I'm looking.
I'm a peddler. I go up and down and all around, so you wouldn't see your daughter no more.
Well, that just be all right, son. Take care of her. Take care of my little rosebud.
Oh, Paul, that's pretty. You sure for certain you can bear to let me go, Paul?
Are you sure, Mr. Collins?
Just you try to change my mind.
Oh, Allie, ain't it wonderful? Paul making up our minds for us. He won't change neither. Once he says you can have me, why, you got me.
I know. I got you.
Mrs. Allie Heckham, the peddler's bride. Wait till I tell the girls.
Tricked! Hoodwinked! Ambushed!
Friend, what's on your mind? Why you walk around and round with your hands full behind and your chin scraping the ground?
20 minutes ago, I could breathe like a breeze. Free like a bird in the woodland wild. Free like a gypsy. Free like a child. I'm unattached. 20 minutes ago, I can do what I please. Flick my cigar ashes on a rug. Talk with a donut. Drink from a jug. I'm a happy man. I'm minding my own business like I oughta. Ain't meaning any harm to anyone. I'm talking to the Santa Claus daughter. And then I'm looking down the muzzle of a gun.
It's getting so you can't have any fun. Every daughter has a father with a gun. It's a scandal, it's an outrage, how a gal gets a husband today.
If you make one mistake when the moon is bright, then they tie you to a contract so you make it every night.
It's a scandal, it's an outrage, how a family surrounds you and say, you gotta take and make an honest woman out of Nell.
To make you make her honest, she will lie like hell.
It's a scandal, it's an outrage, on our manhood it's a fraud. Where is the leader who will say, mustn't be the first man to be shot?
What, me?
Yes, you!
No way!
It's a scandal, it's an outrage, just a wink and a kiss and you're through.
You're a mess, and in less than a year, my heck, there's a baby on your shoulders making bubbles on your neck.
It's a scandal, it's an outrage, any farmer will tell you it's true.
Owner stirring a chicken coop is better up in bed. He ain't the special property of just one head.
It's a scandal, it's an outrage, it's a problem we must solve. We gotta start a revolution.
I've been busy.
You got gooseberry tarts too? Wonder if they's as loud as mine. Mine would like to float away if you blew on them.
I did blow on one of mine and it broke up into a million pieces.
Ain't she funny?
Gertie, why don't you come inside and cool off?
You coming inside with me, Curly?
I'll be in a minute.
Don't be too long. And don't forget, at the auction tonight, mine's the biggest hamper.
So, that's the Gertie Cummins I've heard so much about.
You've seen her before, ain't you?
Yeah, but not since she got so old. Never seen somebody get so peaked looking in such a short amount of time.
Yeah, and she says she's only 18. I bet you she's 19.
Ooh, what you got in your hamper?
Just some old meat pies and apple jelly. Nothing like what Gertie Cummins has in her basket.
You really gonna go with that Judd feller?
Reckon so. Why?
Well, it just seems like people expect me to take you.
Well, maybe it's just as well you ain't. Wouldn't want people talking about us, now would we?
Oh, you think people talk about us?
Oh, you know how they are, like a swarm of mud wasps. Always gotta be buzzing about something.
And what are they saying, that you're stuck on me?
Most of them say you're stuck on me.
Can't imagine how these ugly rumors start.
Me neither. Why do they think of stories that link my name with yours?
Why do the neighbors gossip all day behind their doors?
I know a way to prove what they say is quite untrue. Here is the gist, a practical list of don'ts for you. Don't throw bouquets at me. Don't praise my folks too much. Don't laugh at my jokes
claim that you are to blame as much as I. Why do you take the trouble to bake my favorite pie? Granting your wish, I carved our initials on that tree. Just keep a slice of all the advice you give so free. Don't praise my charm too much. Don't look so vain with me. Don't stand in the rain with me. People will say we're in love. Don't take my arm too much. Don't keep your hand in mine. Your hand feels so grand in mine. People will say we're in love. Don't dance all night with me till the stars fade from above. They'll see it's all right with me. People will say we're in love. Don't you reckon you could just tell Judd you'd rather go with me?
Carly, no, I couldn't.
You couldn't? Well, maybe I'll go take a trip down to the smokehouse. See what's so elegant about him. Makes girls want to go to parties with him.
Carly?
What?
Nothing. Don't sigh and gaze at me. Your sighs are so like mine. Your eyes mustn't go.
You got your hammer, Carol?
Oh, Aunt Eller. Yeah, nearly.
Like a hanky.
What I want with an old hanky.
Well, you got a smudge on your cheek, just under your eye.
Who is it? Curly. Well, open it, can't you? Howdy. What do you want? Oh, just finished my business up at the house. Thought I'd pay a call. You got a gun, I see.
Good. Colt 45.
What do you do with it?
Shoot things.
Ooh, that there pretty picture. That's a naked woman, isn't it?
Your eyes don't lie to you.
Oh, plumb stark naked as a jaybird. Oh, wait. Not quite. She's got a couple of thingamabobs tied onto her.
Shucks. That ain't nothing what I got here. Look at that top one.
Oh, y'all go blind. That'd give me ideas, that would. Oh.
That sure is a dinger.
Oh, that sure is a dinger. Huh. It's a nice rope you got here. Huh. Swing's nice. You know Will Parker? He can sure spin a mean rope. Got a nice knot on here. You could hang yourself with this.
I could what?
Hang yourself. You see, it'd be as easy as falling off a log or a chair. The way I see it, all you'd have to do is get up here, put this part around your head, you see, get that tied up real nice, and then all you'd have to do is fall off the log or the chair if you'd rather fall off a chair, and then in 5 minutes, with luck, you'd be as dead as a doornail.
What do you mean by that?
And then folks come to your funeral and sing sad songs.
Yeah.
Oh, sure, you don't know how much people like you till you're dead. The way I see it, you'd be all laid out in the parlor, all decked out in your best suit with your high-starched collar and your hair combed down slick.
Would there be any flowers, you think?
Oh, sure would be flowers and palm leaves, too, and the folks would gather round, and the men would bow their heads, and the women would sniffle softly. Some of them would probably faint, the ones that took a shine to you when you were still alive.
Whatever woman took a shine to me.
Oh, plenty of women. Only they don't come right out and show it. Unless then you die first.
I guess that's so.
Folks sure would sing loud when the funeral started. Sing like their hearts would break. Poor Judd is dead. Poor Judd Fry is dead. All gather round his coffin now and cry. He had a heart of gold, and he wasn't very old. Oh, why did such a feller have to die? Poor Judd is dead. Poor Judd Fry is dead. He's looking oh so purty and serene.
And serene.
He's all laid out to rest, with his hands across his chest. His fingernails have never been so clean. Then the preacher'd get up and he'd say, folks, we are gathered here to moan and groan over our brother Jed Fry, who hung himself up by a rope in the smokehouse. Then there'd be weeping and wailing from some of the women. Then he'd say, Judd was the most misunderstood man in the territory. People used to call him a mean, ugly fella and an ornery pig stealer. But the folks that really knowed him beneath them 2 dirty shirts he always wore. There beat a heart as big as all outdoors.
As big as all outdoors.
Judd Fry loved his fellow man.
He loved his fellow man.
He loved the birds of the forest and the beasts of the fields. He loved all the mice and the vermin in the barn. And he treated the rats like equals, which was right. He loved everything and everybody, only he didn't come right out and show it, so nobody ever noticed. Poor Judd is dead. Poor Judd Fry is dead. His friends will weep and wail for miles around.
Miles around.
The daisies in the dell will give out a different smell, because poor Judd is underneath the ground.
Poor Judd is dead. A candle lights his head. He's lying in a coffin made of wood. And folks are feeling sad, 'cause they used to treat him bad. And now they know their friend is gone for good.
Poor Judd is dead. A candle lights his head. so pretty and so nice. He looks like he's asleep. It's a shame that he won't keep. But it's summer and we're running out of ice. Poor Judd. Poor Judd. That sure would be an interesting funeral. I wouldn't like to miss it.
Wouldn't like to miss it, huh? Well, maybe you will. Maybe you'll go first.
Huh, maybe I will. Listen, where'd you work at before you came here? Up by Quapaw, wasn't it?
Yeah, and before that, over by Tulsa. Nasty they was to me. Always treating me like dirt. Pretending that they were better.
And what'd you do? Get even?
Who said anything about getting even?
No one that I recollect. It just come into my head.
Well, if it did come to getting even, I'd know how to do it.
That?
Nah, there's better ways if you use your brains. You ever hear of that Butler fire incident over near Sweetwater?
No, yeah, terrible accident, right? Whole farm burned down with the mother and the father and the daughter.
You see, that wasn't no accident. I was talking to a fella. He told me the hired hand, well, he was hooked on the Bartlett girl. And he caught her in the hayloft with another man.
And it was him that burned down the farm?
It took weeks for him to get all the kerosene. The fella told me it was up by Missouri, but I knew all the time it was the Bartlett farm. What a liar he was.
Sort of a murderer, too, wasn't he? Get a little air in here.
You hadn't told me your business yet. We got no cattle to sell, nor no cow ponies, and the oat crop's done spoke for.
Oh, you relieve my mind considerably.
There's only one other thing on this farm that you could be here about, and it better not be there.
But that's just what it is.
It better not be. It better not.
Somebody ought to tell Lori what kind of man you are. You know, somebody ought to tell you once about yourself.
You better get out of here, Curly.
Most men would be afraid to be alone in here with you if they didn't know you. But I know you, Judd. You see, in this country, there's two things you can do if you're a man. Live out of doors is one, live in a hole is the other. I've sat by my horse many a nights in the brush and heard a rattlesnake come rattle, rattle, rattle. Scared somebody's gonna come close to its hole. Scared somebody's gonna step on it. So he gets his fangs all ready, full of poison. You see, as long as you live in a hole, you gotta be scared, and you gotta have protection. You can have muscles all like iron and still be weak as an empty bladder, unless you got something to barb your hide with. How'd you get to be the way you are anyways? Why don't you get out of here every once in a while and do something healthy with your life instead of sitting around here and crawling and a festering? Yeah! You ought to feel better now. A little hard on the roof, though. I wish you'd let me show you something. See that knot hole over there? Don't you see it? Just about the size of a dime. Can't you see it just a winking? Bet I could hit it. Oh, baby, bullets straight through the knot hole, clean as a whistle. You saw it, didn't you? I knew I could do it. Oh, folks is coming, I reckon.
Who fired off a gun? Was that you, Curly? Oh, don't just stand there, you lummy. Answer when you spoke to.
I shot once.
Well, what was you shooting at?
See that knot hole over there?
Oh, I see a lot of knot holes.
It was one of them.
Well, ain't you a pair of purty nothings? A picking away in knot holes and scaring everybody to death. It's all right, nobody's hurt. Just a pair of fools swapping noises.
Mind if I come visit with you, gents? It sure is good to get away from the women folk every once in a while. Now, I got special items, precious knickknacks, especial for the men folk.
I think I better go collect my Surrey for tonight.
Art postcards?
Who you taking in that Surrey?
Aunt Eller, and Lori if she'll come.
She won't.
Oh, maybe she will.
She promised to go with me. She won't go with you. She better not.
Now, I want to show you these straight from Paris.
I don't want none of them things right now. Got any frog stickers?
You mean one of them long knives?
Yeah.
What you want with a thing like that?
I don't know. Kill a hog or a skunk. I don't know. It's all the same, man. You know what I like better than one of them frog stickers, though? You ever hear of a thing called a little wonder? Well, it's a thing you use to see pictures. Only that ain't all there is to it. You see, it's got a little jigger attached to it on the bottom. And when you touch it, well, a little blade pops out with a spring.
On a spring?
Yeah, you say to a fella, here, look through this. Then when he's looking, well, you touch it and the blade pops out and BAM! Down he comes.
A good joke to play on a friend. I don't like to handle things like that. They're too dangerous. What I'd like to show you is my new collection of postcards.
Don't want none of them things. I'm gonna get me a real woman.
What would you want with a real woman? What? I'm having trouble right now on account of a woman, and you want one? Why? Look at you. You're a free man, able to come and go as you please. You got a nice little cozy place. Private, artistic pictures. They don't talk back to you.
I'm tired of pictures of women.
All right, you're tired. So throw those out and buy some new ones.
I've made up my mind.
So, you want a real woman. How about a girl by the name of Ado Annie?
I don't want her.
I don't want her either, but guess what? I got her!
What am I doing by myself? This lousy smokehouse, like that fella said, crawling and a festering. What am I gonna do? I gotta get out of here. The floor creaks, the door squeaks, and the field mouse starts nibbling on a broom. And I sit by myself like a cobweb on a shelf, by myself in a lonely room. And when there's a moon in my window, and it slants down a beam across my bed, and the shadow of a tree starts dancing on the wall, and a dream starts dancing in my head. And all of the things that I wish for turn out like I want them to be. And I'm better in that smart aleck cowhead who thinks he is better than me. And the girl that I want ain't afraid of my arms, and her own soft arms keep me warm. And her long flowing hair falls across my face, just like the rain in a storm. The floor creaks, the door squeaks, and the mouse starts nibbling on a broom. And the sun flicks my eyes, it was all a pack of lies. I'm awake in a lonely room, but we ain't gonna dream about her arms no more. I ain't gonna leave her alone. Going outside, give myself a pride.
And in your future, I see a tall, dark, handsome man.
Could you go somewhere else and tell fortunes? I gotta be here by myself.
Look, she bought them old smelling salts the peddler tried to sell us.
Ain't smelling salts. They're gonna make up my mind for me. Look at me take a good whiff now.
What's a can for?
Oh, please go away.
Hey, Lori, is it true you're letting Judd take you tonight instead of Curly?
I'll tell you better when I think everything out clear. Beginning to see things clear already.
I can tell you what you want.
Out of your dreams and into his arms you'll long to fly. You don't need Egyptian spelling salts to tell you why. Out of your dreams and into the hush of falling shadow. And the mist is low, and Curly.